Hello, mate.
All right. Well, this is a bit crazy. Cheers. 1 year anniversary of the 2Fellaz podcast. Ironically, here in the Brendan, exactly where it all started a year ago.
And also,
We couldn't do it, did we?
well, we did do it.
We did do it.
It's really weird recording
Do you remember?
podcasts we do at home. Yeah, we were sat over there.
Do you remember how we thought we were going to get away with it though? Like, I think we literally had an app, didn't we, on the phone?
Like,
It's like a microphone app.
Like talking to the phone.
No mic. We did. It wasn't video because we were just.
Yeah,
doing
Mike didn't
audio.
want to turn up. He wasn't very happy about it, was he?
Who's Mike?
Yeah, when you said about Mike coming along.
What are you talking about?
You said about mics. There was only one we could get hold of at the time.
Anyway, yes, we, yeah, obviously we've had it on the fucking table. I know, well, I kind of thought I knew what you were saying, but it just didn't make sense.
You thought I'd be more intelligent.
Yeah,
You thought you would be more
But
intelligent.
that is not the kind of humour I was expecting.
Yeah, no, so we had that, didn't we? So we'd only known each other properly for about 4 months, and we were like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't long.
And we were like, right, let's just record one. And it was shocking.
And it started really outside, didn't it? Because when we met before, because
Oh, yeah, so,
I was telling you my fucking story, which you're probably bored to death of.
yeah, I fell asleep, I think.
You were obviously talking about how you struggled over the years and everything like that. And I think we just sat and chatted for like
It was 2 hours at least.
2 hours.
Sorry? It was at least 2 hours, easy. Like,
Mental.
I don't say very much before I couldn't.
No, you couldn't get away.
I passed out because the oxygen was sucked.
And yes,
No, we did. We spoke a lot. We did.
we've got to thank the Brendan for letting us.
Yeah. Thank you, Steph and Brendan.
Why are you looking at it? She's not there, dude.
I'm just looking around. I'm saying hello to the fans.
The fans.
You need to get in. Shot.
I'm in.
There we go.
I've got some weird hair stuff going on stage.
You were going like that.
I couldn't. Look, this when I do this, which is this side of my head,
Yeah, when you look
it's
at
on
it now.
it's on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand. I've got like a kind of
We've,
weird.
so we've got our
Like,
dancing girls in the background.
yeah,
They could be on later.
it could be. So, I think it's incredible. We can't quite work out, can we, what's going on because we're already releasing episode 52 this week, but our anniversary is on the 1st of March.
I don't know.
If there's anyone that knows why that is, can they let us know? Because this episode's sponsored by Smith's Scampi Fries. Because we've only done one episode a week, so you can't deal with this. Look, you're just all over the place. You can't concentrate. Focus.
But what?
Look at you, like looking at the telly. You're like,
No, I'm listening to what you're saying, but I don't know. But I don't know what to say because it makes no sense. We've done a year, but we've done more than 52 episodes when it gets to it.
Does that make sense?
So, right.
So, highlights of the year, as far as our podcast goes. God, no, you can't remember.
I've got a problem with the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, too
Really
much
painful.
cock.
No, it's when you shove your finger in your mouth, they'll smash me in the tooth.
I didn't mean to. That was, you know, when someone
one
does
thing, the one thing today,
someone
not
does
my-
like a mouth blast. You know, when they yawn and you kind of stick your finger in their mouth. I tried to do that, but I didn't know.
And as I was driving, I was like driving like that, and then bang, smash it. Oh, not my tooth out.
Yeah,
So this is false anyway.
crazy. You actually got turkey teeth.
I think it'll look fucking better than this one.
You stink of onions today.
Yeah, I know. I fried a load of onions at home for a stew. Slow cooked curry.
What kind of curry is it?
Nothing specific. It's not coconut.
See, Fee said you make a shit curry to me.
Cool. What do you want me to say to that?
But what do you mean it's not a
Because
specific
elbow
curry?
drop when I get home. No, but it's just so it's got coconut cream in it.
What's it called?
Curry, beef curry.
Right, thank you. Has it not got a specific kind of name? You know, like
No.
Madras or anything like that?
By no, but it's got cinnamon, garam masala, curry powder, turmeric.
Sorry, I'm
So-
a bit bored now.
No, but that's what I mean. There's no
the name.
no, there's no specific curry. I've never been taught how to cook a specific
You
curry.
don't need to.
No, exactly. So it's just a
All
beef curry.
the good chefs know how to make a curry.
Oh, cool. What's lucky I do? Oh, good tune.
What is it?
Bit of Mark Knopfler and
No idea who that is. Mark Knopfler. Who is that?
Mark Knopfler, you fucking idiot.
You can't say that because obviously all kinds of copyright shit now. You've got music in the background.
They'll want to be on this.
You're fucking all over it.
They'll want to be on this. So highlights.
Yeah, we might like obviously funny episodes.
If straight away, you know exactly where I'm going with this. My initial thought of a funny episode is
Simon's. Oh my god, that was like the first.
that was the first or something. I think it was the. You're right, hon.
So I'm just not.
Do we need to drag this round?
No, it's fine. I think it's all right.
You're looking slim, dude.
Well,
Have you got your pulling pants on?
I'm getting there.
Not pulling pants, but pulling.
No. Not my ones that come right up under my neck. No.
They just come to there at the moment. No, so that's the one that comes
So why am I
because that was so funny. So
Oh, because you didn't understand it. Because I was talking about, the Siamese twins, like they have, because it was love, wasn't it?
yeah,
And we were saying,
And how
how
the
do they have relationships?
yeah.
You were thinking of twins, just normal twins, weren't you? And I was like, no, they're joined by the head.
And
Well,
then
they can be joined by other things.
Yeah, but then when it dropped, the moment it dropped, I was in absolute hysterics.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
That's easy number one. Number
That was the first episode.
yeah, because I just remember, and I remember listening to it back as I was driving in the van, and I was fucking crying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I listened to it afterwards. I was crying again.
Do you remember we had the fucking, what's it called? The funny little songs and intros that we did. We used to do the thing in the middle.
Dave.
Oh gosh, if you please just like and share our page in the middle, it'd be really good.
But never realised we did that. That professionalness. We did that in one take.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's professional, but we did it in one take.
Really professional, to be fair. But so that was good. I mean, there's been a lot of deep episodes.
Oh, mate.
A lot of you crying.
I
Had
must.
some amazing guests on. Favourite guest?
Unfortunately, not. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Favourite guest?
Oh, this. Did you say David Guest?
Who the
I'm
fuck
sure
is
it's someone famous, David Guest, isn't
I
it?
think it is, yeah. David Guest.
My favourite guest is. Ooh. Hang on, then, let's just go back slightly. What's your moment that you remember? What's the go-to?
Moment.
Yeah.
As in what context? What genre?
You're pulling that stupid face.
Genre.
Okay,
like-
so as soon as just a moment, good highlights. Oh, not good highlights, just a highlight. Because straight away, if someone says to me like highlights of the podcast, my initial thought is I go to the Siamese twin.
Right, okay. Yeah, mine's probably like, I guess you laughing always makes me funny. Like, I think because you do laugh too much. Do you know what I mean? So I think, do you know what I mean? It is, you do laugh a lot.
Do you want to give any context to that, Stephen?
No, you laugh a lot.
Yeah. So do you want to give any context to that while you're saying that?
No, not at all.
Oh,
It's
it's not.
my
Someone
belief.
told me that.
It's my belief that you laughed. Who told you that you laughed too much?
Yeah, I'm not exposing that. Fucking arseholes.
But oh look, we've got a mate. You gonna come round? No. Oh. But it's yeah. So what? But my favourite moment probably I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Not favourite moment. One a highlight. What you've got to have something.
There's a lot though, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think anything where I get really angry, like talking about like the petrol stations and
What's
a bit like our journey down here this afternoon. It's only 6 a.m.
We left 3 hours ago. It's such a journey.
Yeah, no, it is a bit like that. Right. I like, when you get really like fucking aggressive and because it's passion.
There's only been probably 4 or 5 times where you've gone in hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I
the
mean,
things
like,
that really annoy me.
you've gone in so heavy. And then afterwards we've spoken about it and you
I don't remember.
you have blackout moments. No, but like it's rare. I go in more. I've gone in more like pissed off, whereas when you've gone in pissed off, you've gone in hard,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it takes quite a bit for you to like. When you've
Take
gone
it
in,
hard.
you've gone. When you've gone in, you've gone in.
Well, yeah, because I just get annoyed by things, and then I get passionate about them at the same time.
I think I can. I think I can let things ride out a little bit more, maybe. Whereas you sort of go peak, and you'll sort of go, 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 go. Whereas I'll peak and I'll just drop off.
I actually think that's how I'll end up dying, is getting like really like, I'm obviously being silly, but like just because you don't really need to get that fucking angry about things.
No, you
Do
don't.
you know what I mean? Do you remember Stressed Eric? Your little dude, little cartoon. He used to.
Oh, I thought you were on about your wife,
No.
Eric.
Right.
Sorry, Eric.
That's
Yeah.
what I feel like. Do you get a throb sometimes? A throb on, like the on your side of your temple, like where you feel your heart, your pulse going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm really angry.
Yeah. When was the last time you got really angry?
Last time I got really angry. Ooh, it's a great question. Last time I got really angry.
This year?
Can't remember.
Not this year. It's only February.
No, do you know what? I don't get really, really, really angry very often. But I might go through like stuff will get to me sometimes. And that's generally
Shall I carry on, David?
and that's generally because of look at that.
Oh,
And that's generally when people are unkind.
yeah. You don't like unkindness?
No, I really
Cruelty to animals?
no, I don't like that at all.
No.
No.
No, I get that from
Yeah.
you.
When I'm cruel to you.
No, I get.
Yeah,
that.
I don't. But do you know what? I don't mind, and this is going to sound right. I don't mind people being cruel
Well,
to animals. Sorry,
World famine.
that's a big discussion, there,
To be
Steve.
fair, you're a chef, so you could actually cure world famine if you just cook for everyone, but you won't because you're selfish.
Yeah, well, I am selfish. Take some fucking cooking, that wouldn't it? Come on, boys, fuck it now.
What would you cook? That's a good question, actually.
What would I cook?
If you
Potatoes, rice, veg.
was hungry in the world to descend upon your home, right? What would you hand out? Because obviously you'd have to make it en masse.
I'd probably do lobster and caviar. Doesn't surprise me.
Yes.
That's easy, isn't it?
I'd
Yeah.
probably do canned potatoes.
No, it'd be potatoes and veg, rice.
That much.
No, but like, stuff that's just easy to bang out.
Just do a little pot, layer of rice, layer of potatoes, maybe like a tomato sauce on top.
And some little scattering of veg.
Just hand it out of a little plastic fork or paper fork if you want it to degrade.
Like dissolve, and literally, the food's on the fork. As it gets in your mouth, it just drops off.
So, yeah, but yeah, I mean,
So you haven't said it, Jim.
go on.
Highlights wise, guests.
Yes. Oh, go on.
So one of my guests that sticks out straight away.
Favourite guest.
I haven't got a favourite guest.
There's
There's
one
a
that
few.
stands out straight away.
What I love about doing this with you is we never do any prep before. No, and I mean that in a complimentary. We don't ever like go. It's literally, well, before we started, I said, right, we're just going to talk about last year. And you went, yeah. You were like, yeah. Like, pull some stupid face. But I knew that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking guests. I'm thinking Craig Harrison.
Craig Harrison. Good guest.
Like where do you start? Where do you go? Where do you end with that?
Good song, that.
Just, where do you start? Where do you go?
No, it's not. That's your song, isn't it?
Where do you end? And
Okay.
Rio Hines. Brilliant.
Worst guest. I know you're going to say.
I'm not going to say it.
I know you're going to say it. It is the person I'm thinking, isn't it? Yeah. They're going to be one.
Joe.
Them.
Joe.
Oh, not Joe.
No, it wasn't.
He's not even.
No, he's not even been on. No, he's not. He's one of the best ones, but he hasn't been on yet.
No.
So
This year, 2025.
2 seconds on the guest. We've had some great guests on. Really great.
Privileged.
Yeah. We've had Man Down.
Yeah.
Jack started, I can't remember, like Ross
Yeah.
started Man Down. What
Jackson
privilege. Yeah. What an interesting character he was.
What about matey from what's it called? Andy's Man Club.
Hadn't even been on yet.
No, it's not
We
been on
haven't
yet.
sent it out.
I haven't even sent it out.
So I was going to say about someone else, but we haven't even sent that out.
Jason from Zen Jungle.
We haven't even sent that out.
You're hearing it here.
Do you know what? We've got some quality.
Who else we got?
Got some other people which we're not going to expose.
Are we not? Oh.
No.
Okay.
Got people, all sorts of people. We've got 8, 10.
We had some funny ones as well, haven't we? And when I say funny, I don't mean funny ha ha. I also am not being rude. They're just oddballs. That's not the right. A wild card is probably a better turn of phrase. Like your cousin from. We got three of your cousins in. We had Chris. We had matey from Bodmin. Not Bodmin. St Austell. Matey from St Austell.
My cousin.
Or your nephew or niece. Not your nephew or niece, your cousin.
We had Edward, my nephew. Yeah, he was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, he's our youngest guest. What is he?
12?
Six.
No,
He might have just. He's either 16 or 17. Is he 18? Do you know what? I actually can't remember. I think he was 16 when we recorded it. He was 16 when we recorded it. Fair play to him.
most hard hitting.
Take some.
No, it does. Yeah,
Take
definitely.
some balls.
I'm going to do it to you as well.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about you crying. Was it probably the best crying moment? I can't remember who it was, but someone you were like really devastated by someone. Was that Craig?
Well, yeah. And I left the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the recording up. It was no, it was hardcore. He's got a real story, and you no idea of the shit that he goes through. I mean, I know he tells everyone, but
Dave Draper,
yeah,
someone I cooked for,
that was hardcore.
with his losing his dad when he was young, and then prostate cancer.
Jeez, Dad. It just goes to show that so many people go through so many fucking things.
And ironically, in that time, we've got involved in Man Down Cornwall, and my dad is coming on later this year, or at one point very soon later this year.
Do a trailer for him. Coming soon. Donk.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
That's his best therapy he's had in nearly 20 years.
But I've said this, and I think I've said it on here. I think the problem with therapy, and I can only say in this country, it's one, it's time limited. All right. I get finance, don't get me wrong, but it's not good enough. Two, I think it's my belief that most therapists don't have lived experience, and they basically got a degree. I mean, for a classic example, and I apologise if you watch this, this isn't meant to be disrespectful, it's just an observation. Someone popped up locally on Facebook last couple of days saying, I've just qualified as a marriage counsellor.
Is it what?
Marriage counsellor.
Oh, marriage time.
And I'm thinking,
Qualified.
I've just qualified. I mean, one, you've just qualified, and I get you need to get experience, but surely it would be better if you had been through a really fucked up divorce, and you were able to share, you know, and kind of have that information like with your, you know, with your professional understanding of it.
I suppose it's quite hard in the fact that you might get therapists that want to, or people that want to get into therapy, and they've got no experience, but they want to give help. So what do you do from there? Well, how do you?
I had a discussion with, I won't say who, yesterday for a good hour, about, you know, men and women and their relationship. And I felt like having a conversation with her, and she said, "Do you know what? It's just been eye-opening." You know, she was explaining that, you know, that we spoke about definitions of love and stuff like that, and she was explaining about her partner's definition of love, and you know, or you know, and they've had that conversation. And she said, "You know what? It's been so insightful getting your perspective." So I just said it how it was.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they were like, "Well, you know, sometimes, you know, I'll ask them you know, do you like this outfit?" And they'll say, you know, they'll say something like, yeah, it's fine. It's like, well, yeah, because last time we gave you our honest opinion and said, actually, no, I don't like it. I don't think it suits you. You rammed it down our throat. And we remember shit. We don't want to, you know, because what at the core of who men are in relationships, the majority of them, we love you so much. We don't want to upset you. We want to see you happy. We want to see you thrive. Like, and it's just, but no one will have that conversation. It's all PC and shit like that.
Yeah, and you don't want to say stuff that upsets them. But unfortunately, sometimes when, but
what?
when stuff's asked sometimes, I'm trying to put it in a way that isn't offensive, and then but you don't want to say the honest opinion of something. Well, just to make this clear, Fee isn't like this at all. She's not. But Fee will say to me, "What do you think?" I said, "Oh, you know, I don't quite think." She'll be like, "Okay." Don't ever get offended, but it's like, you know, it just doesn't suit you. But sometimes, you know, yeah.
No, you're right. It's being able to speak with each other honestly. But that's what I mean about therapy. Like, I don't want someone to, you know, like I've said before, tell me, "Oh, it's not your fault." I know it's not my fault. I want you to have a really fucking honest conversation with me and say, "But your thoughts on that, I don't think are valid.
Yeah.
You know, this is what's happened. I think, you know, you've got to be honest with yourself, mate, and talk to me like I'm a fucking human being." You know?
Well, you've got a lot. I've had therapy, twice, but it's not been for like real bedded in problems.
I mean, it's
like,
you had your fire and your car crashes.
yeah, no, but like, I know it's all relative, but for you, when, you know, being abused as, you know, when you're 4, 5, 6 years old, that's pretty much going to like bed into your life and your brain. So I haven't, but you've got, what I'm saying is you've had more, you've had more therapy than me, more experience.
Yeah. No, I know.
Hungry horse.
I totally get it. But, you know, that's what I want to kind of do that now. You know, that's what I really want to kind of get into, is actually having proper, honest conversations with people that actually help them. You know, don't tell them what, you know, what they want to hear, or keep it all gentle and all this kind of shit. And actually be like, look, you know, this is this. Like, and just use my own experience.
Maybe it could be 2Fellaz counselling service.
Yeah, but only one fella. What would you do?
Come in, love. Or what would you? Come in, fella. Sit down.
So
Yes, I know.
Fellas.
No, sit down.
3 fellas, 1 cup. You've seen that video?
What the fucking mess that is. You'd be like, "It's fucking shit. I know it's shit. We've had experience. Fucking."
But I actually think that a lot of people would benefit from it.
No, they would. I'd jest, but no, they would.
Yeah, because the problem is,
But from 2Fellaz.
gentle fucking approach. You know, sometimes people need to be told exactly how it is. Like, you know, and they need to be, whether that's good or bad, they need to be given sound advice.
Yeah.
You know, I spoke to you about, I really want to get involved with helping people get jobs and stuff. You know, well, I tell you what, the first thing is, don't go on Facebook and say, "Any jobs going?" Don't do that. Get a fucking haircut.
And then it's anonymous. Anonymous post.
Don't dye your hair pink or blue.
Yeah.
Right? Put a suit on. Find things that you're good at, or a place that you want to work. Get down there and tell them why they should hire you, what you're going to offer to that business.
Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry, like people might say, "Oh, you know, but it doesn't matter. Or does it matter what colour your hair is? Yeah, it does. It does. To me, you know, what colour you, what I get it, but I think you're making a statement. You know, what I'm anti-establishment. That's why I'm anti-norm. That's why I done my hair pink. It's not why you shave your head because you're anti-norm, isn't it? You know. But anyway, I'm waffling now. This is not
Norma Cook.
Roger Cook.
Norma
Cook.
Cook.
Like Roger Cook.
Okay, there's a lack there, isn't there?
So, just going back to last year.
2 seconds. You haven't said about guests.
Guest. Me?
You said about
My
what's your
favourite guest.
Yeah, what's the memorable ones then? Good tune.
My most memorable guest.
No, but just you're overthinking it. Fucking
Probably Craig Harrison. Also Clark Carlisle. I think you overlooked him.
No, Clark Carlisle was the one that walked out from.
That's it.
Yeah, it was Clark.
Yeah.
Clark. That was hard.
Clark was a bit of an eye-opener for me because, you know, he tried to end his life 3 times, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he's still here.
Yeah.
Oh. Hopefully. You know. No, I mean, he was at the time I recorded.
Well, he still is now.
No, I know.
There was this big thing on, someone has sent me a link talking about him, about his suicide attempts. And he was, you know, weird. It was how he was talking to us about it.
But one of his suicide attempts involved jumping in front of a lorry travelling at 60 miles an hour. Now, if surviving that is enough to tell you that it's not your time to go, I don't know what is.
Well, I suppose, well, it depends.
It doesn't depend on anything, does it?
No, it depends.
A lorry travelling down the motorway at 60 miles an hour and you jump in front of it and you survive.
Yeah, no, but you still might come out and go, no, just unlucky. Still want to kill myself.
I mean, I think that's fate, dude.
Yeah, no, I believe in that.
Because
in
the films, I'm pretty sure that you would be splattered.
In the films, you can get shot once a die. You can get shot 100 times and still like.
Depends if you've got a bullet vest on, bulletproof vest.
No, they haven't.
Okay. Worse. So for me, I think Clark Carlisle was, probably Clark Carlisle was my
That's
favourite.
a hard hitting one. That was.
Hearing his story, what he's been through, and against so much fucking adversity, and for him to still be now strong gives me strength. To be fair,
yeah, it does. All of them do. Everything, all the guests we've had on, from Edward, who's 16, up to.
Who's been our oldest guest? Probably Dave Draper.
Sorry, Dave. If you want me to cook for you still, I'm happy to cook for you. Sorry, mate. Love you, your wife and family. Probably was, actually. I was going to say James Davis, but he hasn't been on yet.
No. I don't think he's that old. And he's more like...
No, he wasn't. He's like 51 or something. Yeah. Sorry.
Steve Owen. Yeah, you just get those guests ripped away from us before they get a chance to air.
But all the guests we have on, other than one guest, I've come away and you know those. We've come away with something from everyone.
Yeah.
Like something, like every one of them I've been like, yeah. But do you know what?
There's a lesson learned.
Yeah. And it makes me feel a lot better about my life. Because people put stuff in perspective.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Totally get that.
You want a drink, Stephen?
Yeah, go on then.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
It's the same again. Thank you, mate.
Then, but it's not. Yeah, and then I think plans for this year. I mean, it's gone really fast, hasn't it? Like this last 12 months.
Crazy fast. Crazy fast. What did you think? This question. What did you think when we started doing this? What were your thoughts of what we're going to do and where it would go in a year? If you said in a year this is what we're going to be doing, sat back in here.
I didn't really think anything because, which was interesting for me because as we know, my kind of default setting is balls deep. And there have been a few times where I've tried to run away. You call it,
and I've been like that. It's kind of like that.
because I want everything to be as big and grand as possible, like as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
That's been my default. But actually, it's been really nice just to kind of just do it.
Yeah.
With no like massive plans, not taking over loads of our time. I mean, it does take a lot of time.
Yeah,
but
we've put a lot of hours in, dude, but
at least
it's not been. Thank you.
it's just there we go. It's Dave's hoodie. No, you're right.
It's been fucking ace, dude. Seriously, I've loved it.
No, I have.
I just thought, do you know what? If we can put something out there and just do what we do when we talk, because even off camera we still talk shitloads.
Oh yeah.
A few times I'm like you're like telling us stuff. I'm like, do you mind if I record this? Probably something that probably shouldn't go live.
Phenomenal idea.
Cheers, Stephen.
Cheers, David. Like, I don't know if anyone would fucking watch this, or even if we could pull it off. But like a Big Brother style thing. For like, even if it was for 24 hours.
What, us in a room?
Live. Yeah. Or just us in a house. Like, and just capture everything.
Okay.
You're hearing it here first. This is an idea that...
What, even in the room as well when I'm...
Oh no, don't be silly.
Okay.
You watch Big Brother?
Not since Davina was on there.
Not since Davina wasn't on there or was on there.
Was on there.
Or who was on it before Davina?
No, but since Davina.
So since she's left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you said you haven't watched it since she's been on there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I'm trying to work that.
No, it's just your.
I was trying to stack that up in my brain. That's not a crazy idea. If I'm completely honest.
Just do 24 hours. Cut the cameras in. Do it round yours.
Four bottles of rum. 20 litres of Coke.
Camera in the kitchen. Camera in the front room. Yeah, probably that's it, really. Like, and just and I don't know if anyone will fucking watch it. But we'll do it live as well.
Yeah.
Just be
Well,
live.
the whole thing will be streamed
Yeah.
live, yeah.
Just to capture those moments. See what it's like.
Well, I didn't expect to be sat here with the fucking laptop. And Freddie got fingered over there.
Freddie, come on, come round. Come on. Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Come on, Freddie. Pull up a chair.
Come on.
Come on. Come on, Freddie. Come on. Huh? Oh, yeah. We need to see if we can get someone to come and sit down with us, don't we? See if we can get...
What, an interview?
Come on. Come and sit down. Come on. Well, we're not really talking. We're just chatting. We might see how you're doing. But we won't ask you.
Like a...
We won't ask
like
you
a
anything.
live counselling session.
Come on. Come on. There he comes. Over. Oh. Oh. See if we can get him in.
Like a bit free.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you come over a little
Like a
bit.
bit of free
There we go.
counselling.
Oh, there we go. What is it? So, you know about our podcast, 2Fellaz? Yeah, about our podcast, 2Fellaz.
There's three now.
Yeah, we've got 3 fellas. So, introduce yourself.
I'm Lewis.
Lewis.
That's about it, really.
Good friend, works at the Brendan. And not normally at the Brendan. At the
Usually at the Falcon.
Usually at the Falcon, but babysitting.
He's dropping his standards.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, do you know anything about our podcast?
No.
That's good.
That's fuck off then.
So, we basically just meet up once a week. We do it for a year now. And chat, because men are shit at talking. And we basically chat about, stuff that's fucking doing our head in and,
Choose a subject, talk about it, upload it. Never unscripted.
We obviously get guests, and it's all about men's mental health, just trying to get them to talk properly. I get talk properly. The irony. Trying to get us to, get men to open up.
He's getting paid to have a counselling session.
Well, I'm being paid to be I'm famous now.
Well, you are. Not only that, but you are. I mean, it's not a bad thing because obviously you are meant to be looking after your customers.
Exactly.
And we asked you to come over.
Customer service.
So, have you ever struggled with any like mental health or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you want to talk about that? Not really.
Really?
But no, totally. But it is tricky, and you understand. Just talking in general terms, I know you. Obviously, we know each other. Like
Yeah.
I know, and I'm not going to think about anything specific. I know that you struggled, and you're. It's not easy, is it? To talk out. You know, it's much easier to kind of come out for a drink, be fucking large, and just kind of.
That's why we need to put tax down on alcohol.
Well, I mean, you've heard that first here, Mr. Who's the Prime Minister at the moment? Starmer.
Starmer, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Sir,
Son of the
Sir,
toymaker.
fucking Sir Keir Starmer.
And what? And how, when you have your like down days, how do you deal with that? Go for a drink.
Yeah. Usually. Friends.
Friends.
Friend's a good one, yeah. Friend's a good
Go
one.
fishing.
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 Go fishing.
Clavelli.
How would you go right down?
I was, you know Fee, don't you? Know Fee? Girlfriend, Fiona Farley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's well lived in Clovelly for 20 years. Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. So Clovelly's lovely.
It is. Oh. Mine is quite big, aren't they?
Are they?
No, they're small. They're small for your head.
So
they're normal size.
The 5 head.
no, that's what that. Yeah.
It's just a massive head.
I would have my hair cut yesterday, and I looked. You know when you're sat in front of the mirror,
Yeah.
and I was like, do you know what? I look like a fucking trophy.
Do they charge you double?
No, because funnily enough, if I had a fringe,
Yeah.
and I was like Claudia.
Fucking hell, dude! It would cost you a shitload, wouldn't it?
Funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fringe.
There's about 8 inches of fringe there flapping around.
But he was nice to me. You know, he said, "Oh, you know, if you want to kind of put it forward and that, you know, you will do that." I went up to that. Is it called Bowl and?
Brass and bowling.
Yeah, did you go in there?
I used to. My friend used to work in them.
What's his name?
Joe Hillis.
Shout out to Joe.
He doesn't anymore.
Oh, okay.
Didn't used to. Christ, it's Aiden.
Jane.
Oh, it's Aiden. Hello, mate.
He's doing a podcast.
What's that?
A
Podcast.
podcast. Oh, it's like a podcast. What the fuck's a podcast? Fucking podcast, boys. Oh, don't worry about it.
Just pass the time on it.
I'll take it. So,
Fucking podcast, boys.
Right.
But also,
Well,
fishing wise,
oh yeah, sorry, let's go back to fishing.
Do course
I do course on
Where the
sea.
fuck do you
Oh.
fishing for Valley do?
Off the
off the sea, off the sea, into the sea.
But you fucking park in the box as well, don't you?
Because we always get a pint in the
Ah, well recovered.
Day.
Yeah, you always get
Red-
a pint in
Red
the
Lion?
Red
What's
Lion.
Down the bottom.
And then you can actually sit undercover and watch your rods to see if they're going to go.
I love sitting under cover watching my fucking rod bounce around.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
So that's what you do when you feel a bit shit.
Yeah, because my mate has just started up a business,
Doing what?
funnily enough, all about helping with mental health and fishing.
Who the fuck is that?
Ben, who works next door.
Ben who?
McEwen.
Need to get him on.
Yeah.
Today.
He might be. And
Should go and get him.
his business is Take Me Out Fishing.
That is amazing.
So, yeah.
We need to get him.
Do you know what that's like? I've fished for years on and off. Me and my dad just started fishing now.
Yeah, but
in
you
the
also
last.
play the guitar as well. Really.
Go on, sorry.
No,
How
you
does that
can't.
make any sense?
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you. Go on, let's hear it. Come on.
You can say,
Starting someone's hobbies.
you can say you fish, and you can say you play the guitar. It doesn't mean you do it well.
I cook it, doesn't mean I do it well.
Yeah, I do beans on toast.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it does it well. But do you know what? Fishing is brilliant. People always say about fishing, oh, fucking fishing, when you just sat there. Do you know what? When you're like that and just sat there, all you're focused on, it's the end of that rod, like, it sounds weird, twitching.
It's
When
great.
and do you know what? Me and my dad will go out 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
We'll go up Little Pig, up on the lakes, and do you know what? Fucking love it. We don't usually catch anything. If we do it, my dad caught fucking fish like this big, and we're like all over it.
You
You eat it.
Oh, it's coarse fitting. You just lob it back in. Well, you know, nicely place it back in. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
After spraying it,
Yeah.
make sure it's right. Spraying with what? It's bacterial spray. So
Oh, do you know we don't do that? I don't do that. My dad pisses over him. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, we'll get Ben on.
That sounds pretty
That's
cool.
a-
So what's it called?
Take me out fishing.
There's a bit like Take Me Out game show,
Yeah, a little bit.
but fishing.
No,
fishing.
no
Like
liking
bloody-
me lighting.
No pikey.
Don't put you in charge of this fucking marketing.
Pikey.
No lighting.
No cod, no right.
Oh, now we're talking.
We could think of something. No bass, no ass.
We need to employ this boy for his
Shit, you have a bit of graphic design.
Absolutely.
Anyway, you need to get back to work
I do.
because you're going to get your ass kicked.
Have a lovely
Thank you, Lewis.
afternoon.
Nice one. And we'll get your mate on, definitely, 100%.
Brian, isn't it? Ben. That's it. There we are. That was impromptu.
You love a bit of impromptu. It's probably that's one thing I've learned about you in the last year. You love an impromptu something.
Well, I think, do you know why? Because, I mean, that was probably a train wreck, right? But,
Lewis.
but, but, it's nice to push yourself, you know? It's nice to go, do you know what? I don't know what I'm going to fucking say, what I'm going to do, but let's just fucking do it anyway.
I did think you were sort of like getting older and just going to push you back into that corner. And then I'm going to just hold you there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say a few things, but you need to come out fighting. I did think,
Yeah, but, you know, he obviously doesn't want to speak about it.
no, that's fine.
Which is
Fucking hell. Yeah.
It's not a fucking, like, refugee camp. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if that kind of stuff happens in refugee camps, but yeah, so
Not sure why he'd say that. I've absolutely no idea why he said that.
next, right, plans for the next 12 months. What are we going to do?
Just get more cool guests on.
More call guests.
Yeah, more cool guests. More uploading with no editing.
Yeah, we do that already.
No.
Do you know what? We've only edited one video, and that is what we're just about to put out about the definition of love. Good point. We need to get that.
Yeah.
out, like,
And also the other, maybe Jason's and Jungle that was sent out.
yeah, because
It doesn't matter either way what we're doing because the reception is shite, isn't it? No, it's always been record, upload.
yeah, just fucking get it up. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
That's what she said.
So here we go. Let's put our fucking balls on the line. One guest that we want to actually get on this year.
I'd love to get Paul Gascoigne on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried. I can't seem to get hold of his team.
Who would he play for? England.
Like every time I've contacted 3 different people, like, no, we don't do a Paul anymore.
Have you just tried emailing him directly? I think it's
So
not
I can't find any Paul at
Gascoigne. I mean, have you tried that? Sometimes it's
That would be
obvious.
weird.
Paul at paulgascoigne.com.
Paul, yeah. Gaza at
Gaza at Paul.
Paul at Gaza.
Paulgaza at
Yeah.
.com. Yeah.
What about you?
I'd like to get Prince Harry on.
Fucking hell, dude.
I mean, love him or hate him, I think that ultimately he's been through a lot. Obviously, the death of his mother, however it happened, horrific.
Say death.
The death.
Oh, sorry. I thought she got murdered, didn't she?
What?
I thought she got murdered, didn't she?
I mean, it depends what you believe.
Oh, right. No,
Some
I'm just
people
going.
think she crashed in a tunnel. Some people think that she was assassinated.
Oh, I thought she.
But in respect of
Oh, I thought that was the outcome. She was assassinated.
in respect of Harry, he lost.
No,
his
no,
mother.
totally. Yeah, yeah.
And
No, do
obviously,
you know what?
he's left the country.
Yeah.
Um,
Family, fallout.
yeah,
You know, that would be an awesome one.
it would. And I know you've got to aim high.
People laugh when you say, "Oh, are you getting on?" We're like, "Well, we've emailed such and such, like Stephen Fry, and we had Rory Bremner coming on, but he pulled out at the last minute."
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only going to get better, isn't it?
That's the thing, isn't it? The problem is you don't ask, you don't get.
Huh.
Um,
You always ask. You never
yeah,
get.
but we're trying to get Steve McFadden on at the moment.
Yeah.
Steve, if you're watching, which you're probably not, obviously. He's going through a terrible time on his denders. You watch his, yeah, watch it, do you?
No. He's been having a terrible time on his standards for fucking like 20 years.
Tried to kill himself recently, so he got into a car, you know, the classic kind of in a garage with a car running, which wouldn't be my method of choice, to be fair. And then he started coughing, got out. I think it changed his mind. He was coughing so much. Got out, fell down the pit. Luckily, though, the car went out of gas, so it turned off. But obviously knocked himself out. And now he's obviously come out of hospital. And
He spent more time in hospital in that fucking programme.
and he's in a lot of pain because obviously he fell down a mechanic's pit.
He's fallen down there shitloads of times.
Apparently Grant's coming back for a bit. It's a 40th anniversary
Go on.
coming up.
Go on. Go on.
Old Ross Kemp.
Ross Camp.
Kemp.
Oh, Camp.
Kemp.
Camp.
No, Kemp. K-E-M-P.
Oh, Camp. Sorry, they're saying Camp.
So yeah, lots. And I think, you know, we're going to do a new series, aren't we, called In the Spotlight.
Potentially, yeah.
Which means potentially.
I don't want to give away all the fucking secrets.
Which is going to be a very intimate kind of one-on-one
But you happy with the last year?
with regards to the podcast.
No, with regards to that fucking gambling machine over there.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Yeah, I like to think that, you know, although, you know, I would like for us to be more prominent, yada,
Yeah.
yada, yada. I think we've remained true to the cause
Yeah.
that we're trying to do.
I thought we'd been brilliant, mate. We've both got jobs that take up shitloads of our time. And also in that time we've produced something that's amazing.
Yeah, no,
It's like genuinely, it's been an absolute honour to do it with you. Like,
no,
really.
cheers. It's been an honour to do it with you as well. So here's to another year.
Maybe we should do it in here every year.
Yeah, we could do. Remember, in
Live.
like 20 years' time, we'll be like, let's try and well, you'll be dead.
I fucking hope not.
Oh, you will be in 20 years' time. You'll be 55 now. So you're 60, 72. To be fair, no, that'd be fine. I
I
think,
hope I'm not. I hope I'm not dead when I'm 65. I'd love to still be
no,
doing
you're
the podcast.
55 now, so 20 years' time.
Are you okay, hon?
But yeah, no, I like doing it, and I like to hope and think that we, we've always said this, one life. It's all I wanted to have saved.
One life,
In the mother's womb,
one life,
Pharaoh's tomb.
one.
What? Is that not what you do when you
Anthony Costa.
Yeah, that's basically me.
No, I'm taking the piss, but no, really.
No, it's been a pleasure. So
If we've helped a couple of people, then
why not
fucking
just
great.
one would be fine. Doesn't need to be a couple.
One or a couple.
Yeah, I mean obviously
Or
more the
three.
merrier. But if it's
No, it's 5 or 6. Then
even just
10.
one person that's gone, do you know what? I thought I was weird or odd or whatever it is, and actually I've seen these two and I realised I'm fucking normal.
Yeah.
Great. Fucking brilliant. That's all I want. So yeah, we done? That our
think we're
year
done.
episode. It's probably been carnage. Probably haven't had the mics on. We probably
Yeah, on.
who knows what it's going to sound like.
Oh, I'll be fine, dude.
Um,
Got a little guest on.
like most things, just fucking put it out. Who cares? Put it out.
Well happy. Well happy to do this. Another year. Fucking tearing it up.
Shout out to Brendan. Thanks for letting
Yeah,
us.
thank you to Brendan.
in here.
Thank you to Freddie when he got fingered.
Freddie got fingered.
Yeah. And Aiden.
And Aiden, yes.
Yeah.
Aiden got rolled in his ear.
Aiden's got rolling in his ear.
Freddie really doesn't want to be on the.
Yeah, Freddie really uncomfortable.
He's not interested.
And he'll scroll up on his feed and he'll just like it and not know what he's liking.
Yeah, we should have gone live, shouldn't we? Or maybe we still could in a second. Just go live. See what happens.
Yeah. We'll go live with Freddie.
Freddie got fingered.
Good.
All right, cool, great.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much,
David.
man.
Good night.
Hang on.
Well, I can't do both.
Yes, then you do that.
We didn't.